And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
More like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy.
Is this
No,
is this really happening? He met the other guy behind you, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Luther Arnold. Okay?
My man. Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go outplace everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go, we head to Kroger's and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes
can
first.
you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How
I
do you do it?
mean,
Teach
the
me
smile,
something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you gotta get the smile going on some shoes. But
Wait, hold up.
You got it.
I gotta
when
try
it's
this
time,
with
when
you.
when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try
you
this
gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny and start laughing.
Do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well out there. Yes, doing well out there in, let us see. Man, I got some hair on my shirt. Okay. Hope you guys are well out there. Hope you guys are enjoying your evening. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday evening, man. Definitely comment down below. Let me know that you guys are doing well. Nikki, hello, hello, hello. Lonely Banter, what's good, man? Enemy Nation, what is up? And good evening to everybody who's starting to jump on and join the conversation tonight. Arthur, what's up, man? How you doing on Facebook? Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, there's a lot of things that we got to talk about. There's quite a bit of things we got to talk about. Well, there's one main thing that we got to talk about. All right. There's a thing that we gotta go over. There is well, what can I say? Let's see. George Floyd body cam footage has finally been released. Daily Mail actually has the footage live, or actually, out here for everyone to see. And I figured we'd give it a shot and give it a look. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to watch the entire thing. You know what I mean? It's 8 minutes, like it's almost 9 minutes long. I think there's one that's actually it's 18 minutes long. I'm sorry. So we're not going to watch the entire thing, but we're at least going to watch a good chunk of it, check it out for our own selves, see it with our own peepers, and assess what we think. You know what I'm saying? I think we're about that time. It's about that time that we see the perspective of Derek Chauvin. And from my understanding, this is his body cam footage, if I'm correct. Actually, you know what? Before I jump into that, before I say anything wrong, let me read what they say. Police body cam footage shows moment-by-moment arrest of George Floyd for the first time, from terror on his face when the officers point the gun at his head, sobbing before he shoved into a squad car and begging to breathe as his life drains away. So, obviously, we're not gonna do the whole freaking thing. We're not gonna watch the whole video, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that is breaking. It's out here. Everybody's out here talking about this. And it's as of the last few hours, I guess it's been out. And I haven't even, honestly, I have not seen one stitch of this video, because I figured I wanted to see it live with y'all for the first time together. You know what I'm saying? So before we jump all the way into it, I'm going to wait for a few people to jump in so that we can get this conversation going, because I'd love to hear everyone's perspective in regards to this video. So definitely comment down below. Let me know you guys are having a good Monday evening. If your day was good, let me know that you had a good day today. Because you know what? Today was a good day for me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good things that are happening, a lot of changes that are going on with the show here, which is a good thing at the end of the day. All positive things are happening. And if you haven't gotten a chance to check out my my parody of Karen's, the Karen's parody video. Definitely take some time and take a look at that. It's pretty funny. It's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook. So anywhere you can basically see it, shoot. It's even on TikTok, y'all. Yes. We went to TikTok, even if it's going to last for what, a week? Anyway, you know, we're just trying to get it out there to as many people as we can. But anyway, moving on, let me just read a little bit of this. Body cam footage from 2 cops accused of in the murder of George Floyd is revealed exclusively on thedailymail.com today. And it shows a rookie officer terrifying Floyd by pointing a handgun at his head and another callously picking a pebble from the squad car tire just inches from the dying man. Wow. And seconds before he draws his last breath. The tape shows in a minute detail how a very distressed Floyd begs, "Mr. Officer, please don't shoot me. Please, man," before the struggle that ended his death on May 25th. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready for this. As I read this is some heavy stuff. It also shows how belligerent cops cursed at and manhandled the sobbing suspect, ignoring his pleas for compassion. Floyd insisted as the cops tried to force him into the back of the car, telling them he suffers from claustrophobia and anxiety, and how Officer Derek Chauvin knelt on his neck for nearly 9 minutes, leading to his death, ignoring Floyd's repeated cries of "I can't breathe." Floyd is even heard predicting his own death. "I'll probably just die this way," he says. Transcripts from the video were released in mid-July, but a judge in Minneapolis had ruled the video could only be viewed, in the courthouse, meaning few people have had the chance to watch the powerful images. But the footage has now been leaked on dailymail.com. Thanks, Daily Mail. So the world can finally see the tragedy of Floyd's last minutes as the cops were mindless of Floyd's anguish. Okay, so this footage includes more than 18 minutes of Officer Alex Klung's, or Klings, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, body cam, and 10 minutes of Officer Thomas Lane. They were the first 2 cops to arrive on the scene after a complaint that Floyd had attempted to pass a fake $20 bill to buy cigarettes at Cup Foods, a store in the Powderhorn Park section of Minneapolis. So we're gonna take a look at this, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at this and see what the story is. And fair warning, there's a good possibility there's going to be some graphic details. There's going to be some graphic images in here. So just a full-on warning so that you guys aren't all surprised and stuff. All right. You guys are still with me, right? Comment down below and let me know you're still with me, because we're about to jump into this. We're about to get into this ride real quick. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully, though, you guys can hear this, because I don't want it to be too loud where I'm like blasting my ears out. This is wild. Okay.
Put your hand up. Let me get over here, sir. No, you're going to stay right there for me. Say something, man. Now you got one more back here. The lady? Giving us a ride. It's her car?
Some heavy breathing coming from that dude, whoever's holding that camera.
Whose car? Your friend's car, you said? I forgot his co-worker, and her and I arrived. This young lady right here, and I arrived.
Okay. I'm gonna try to scrub through this a little bit. Let's see.
Stop moving. Put your hands behind your back then.
Hold up.
Stay here. You take a seat in that car.
Backing up a little bit. Sorry, guys.
How you doing, sir?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yep, I appreciate that.
Okay.
Adam knows, bro. Stay here. You take a seat in that car. Stay in the car. Yes, sir. Stop moving. Put your hands behind your back then. I'm not gonna do nothing. Face in the floor. Hey, you come back. Stay in the car. Stop resisting, man.
Okay.
Yes, you are. Stand up. Please, man. Stand up for me. Stand up.
Okay. He's
Come on, walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Stand
All right.
up. Why you doing me like this? Stand up. Come on. We're trying to get out of the street here so you don't get hit by a car.
okay.
Take a seat. Sit down for me. Thank you, man.
Come
Now
on.
sit down. Thank you, man.
Okay.
Sit all the way down. Flatten your feet out. Yes, sir. I will.
All right. I'm gonna move it up a little bit more. Let's see where.
Man, you know why we're here? Why? We're here because it sounds like you gave a fake bill to the individuals in there. Yeah. You understand that?
Fake dollar
You know
bill.
why we pulled you out of the car?
Fake $20
You
bill.
was
Sorry.
not listening to anything we told you. Right. I didn't know what was going on. You listened to us and we will tell you what's going on, all right? When you're moving around like that, that makes us think way more is going on than we need to know. Right. And that's all I had. Gotcha, all right. We're going to put you in the back of a squad, all right? Yeah, we're going to sort all this out, all right? That's your car key? It's my sister. Key fob right there? Yes, sir. I got one problem. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that for you, all right? Stand up. All right. I was so messing with us. I was like, right now, I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, and look at you still able to reach your side. You're making me nervous. That's why I was feeling. I was looking at my wrist. Forget it. Yeah, I got you.
Boy, oh boy.
We'll fix all that, but you got to walk with me. Are you on something right now? No, nothing. Because you acting real erratic. Man, I'm scared, man. Let's go. God, you got foam around your mouth, too? Yes. Yes, I was just whooping earlier. Okay. All right, let me calm down now. This is a little better now. All right, okay. Hey, we gonna talk about that once we get to the car. Stop moving around. Oh, man.
I'm gonna. Ooh, this is. I think this is when he falls. Yeah, this is when he falls. I think.
Stand up. Stop falling down. I'm claustrophobic, man. Stand up. I'm claustrophobic. Stay on your feet and face the car door. No.
Okay.
Keep the door open. Keep the door open. No.
Man, oh man.
Man, you ain't listening to nothing we're saying, so we're not gonna listen to nothing you're saying. I'm claustrophobic. Face the door. I hear you, but you are gonna face this door right now. Stop. I'm not a listener, man. I'm not. You know you. Check that side. God, man, I'm gonna get y'all. Why is it going on like this? Look at my wrist, Mr. Holmes. I'm not that kind of guy. Sit still. I'm not that kind of guy. Please. I'm not that kind of guy, Mr. Holmes. Please.
Man.
sharp on you?
Come on.
Do you have anything sharp on you? Not even like a comb or nothing? Stand up straight. You got him? You please back it from me, please. Yes, I'll crack it. I will. Please stay with me, man. Thank you. God, man. I didn't know all this was going to happen, man. Please, man. I just want my hand free.
Oh boy.
None of y'all, man. Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit more. I'm wondering where Derek Chauvin comes in.
No. Hey, listen. Dang, man. Listen. I'm not that kind of guy. I'll roll the windows down and you put your legs in, all right? Y'all just stop. Look at that. Look, you're not even listening. Look at it. Look at it. We can fix it, but not while you're standing out. Hey, man. God, y'all do me bad, man. Man, I don't want to try to win. I don't want to try to win. I don't want to win. I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I got anxiety. I don't want to do nothing to them. Man,
There he is. The brother over there is trying to speak some reason into him.
Don't do me like that, man. In the car. Okay, can I talk to you, please? Yes, you get in this car. We can talk. I am claustrophobic.
He's tripping.
You're working with me. God, I'm claustrophobic, man. Get in the car. Get in the car. In the front? Please. No, you're not getting in the front. I'm claustrophobic. Get in the car. Okay, man. Okay. I'm not a bad guy, man. In the car. I'm not a bad guy.
Ooh. Ouch. Okay. Man, oh man. Oh my. Okay. Have mercy.
Get in the squad.
Okay.
I can't breathe. Take a seat. Please, man. Is he going to jail? He's under arrest right now for forgery. Can we figure out what's going on? Forgery for what? Take him out. For what? Please, man. I can't breathe. Here, come on.
Wow. How did he? Wow.
On the ground.
Ah, damn it. Here it is.
Restraint. Hobble.
Knee on neck.
I'll grab that.
Knee on neck. Oh, yeah, yoy.
Thank you. Stop moving. Mama. Yeah, it's in the, one of the front pouches. On my right side bag. Got a rest guy.
All right. Oh my God.
Okay.
I can't believe this.
Okay. Okay. And I guess you know the rest. We all know the rest. Okay. Because I personally can't play anymore. Personally, I can't do it. With all due respect, I just can't do it. But you guys got to see the beginning, how it all got started, basically, and it's terrible. It's terrible. It's just a crazy series of events that just roll up to that ultimate ending, and to that tragic ending, and man, you know, I leave the question up to you guys, because obviously I could go and play the rest, the next 7 minutes, but we all know how it ends. We all know how the next 7 minutes end. We've already seen that a million times. So the thing is that thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it. Didn't look like what the description said that would. I don't know what that means, enemy, but retype that down below. But here it is. I'm gonna leave the question. I'm gonna throw the question up to you guys. I'm gonna throw the question up to you guys. What are your thoughts on it? After seeing that video, what are your thoughts? Now, I didn't see any part where the gun was pointed towards at his head. We may have missed that in the very beginning of the video. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe when I kind of scrubbed through it, we missed that part of it. But you know, I definitely want to know. I would love to know what you guys like, what your thoughts are on this particular situation. Sure. You know, the description of the video, they said that's the thing. There was they said, hey, it's going to be this, this, and this. And I didn't see a gun pointed. I didn't see a gun at his head, but I didn't see the gun pointed. Like, I think we scrubbed through it, on accident in the very, very beginning. But, let's see. Body cam footage from 2 cops accused in the murder of George Floyd is revealed exclusively on this page, and it shows rookie officers terrifying Floyd by pointing a handgun at his head, and another callously picking a pebble from the squad tire, just inches from. Now here's the thing though. I did not, and it was seconds before he draws his last breath. So that part we didn't go any further. I just don't know if I don't know if I really want to see the whole thing like that. But at the same time, you know, I'm not going to sit here and you know, say no. You know, we can play the rest of the video, but there is one thing in the description that is true. I did not see any gun pointed at George Floyd. I didn't see it, but at the same time, I think it was when I scrubbed right through it. Now that's a possibility of me scrubbing right through it, you know? But at the same time, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I said, what are your thoughts now that you actually see the perspective of at least a body cam? What do you think? Do you think it was still excessive force? Do you think, you know, do you still shun those cops? What are your thoughts on that? You know, I'm still kind of letting it ruminate in my head. You know, I'm still going through it in my head personally, you know, actually, because honestly, I'm watching this footage for the very first time. And like I said, you know, maybe I'm being a little chicken for not watching the whole video, but on some real stuff, there's a part of me that just doesn't want to watch the end part because I've seen the end part a million times. You see what I'm saying? He said he couldn't breathe way before he got on the ground. Absolutely. That is very, very true. He did say that several different times. And I think he couldn't breathe because, one, he was when he said he was claustrophobic and that he has anxiety, I think he was hyperventilating. He was freaking out. He was straight up freaking out. That's what I think. Also, he slid, like when they tried to shove it, like, you know, they were trying to push him in understandably, because he didn't want to go in there. He wasn't going in there without a fight, the back of the car. But when they finally got him in the car, his whole body slid into it slid on the ground. And then he's sitting there still saying, I can't breathe, because obviously he's handcuffed, his arms behind his back, and his chest is up against the foot guard, or the partition between the cops and, you know, the front of the car and the back of the car. So, you know, he sat there saying, I can't breathe. He was already saying he can't breathe when they were shoving him in the car, for sure. That was already in full effect. But honestly, if he wasn't lying, if he wasn't just pulling a fast one on everybody, I feel like he was having a panic attack. He was already having a panic attack when he started getting arrested. You know what I mean? His reaction was big. He was already freaking the hell out. You know what I mean? But I'll say this though too. It seemed like the cops, when they were up until the knee on his neck, it seemed like they were approaching him in a decent manner. Like they were just kind of like, hey man, just get in the car. Just get in the squad car. Get in the squad car. But everything went from 0 to 100 real quick when he fell out the other side. It seemed like he fell out the other side of the squad car, and then they put him on the ground, and then all hell breaks loose. That's it. I still think Chauvin shouldn't have done what he did. I still don't think that was necessary. He shouldn't have did what he did, real talk. Now I understand that they, as you saw in the video, they went down there. One of the cops dug into his pockets and found a pipe and handed it to the other cop. So obviously they're going, oh yeah, you know, and they were talking to him as well earlier, being like, are you high? Are you high? Because you got foam on the side of your mouth and all that. And he's like, oh, I was just playing ball earlier and all that stuff, you know? So personally, I think I still stand with what I feel, how I felt before. Chauvin shouldn't have done what he did, period. Regardless of those videos, regardless of the body cam, even though the body cam shows that these guys were being, it seemed like they were being up until the knee. He seemed like they were being very, very, they were just doing standard protocol. They were just trying to get the dude in the car. But then once everybody else showed up, everything went from 0 to 100. Real lickety split. Now, that's what I find very frustrating. That's when I get very upset. That's why I hate that, you know? But these are the moments when body cam footage is helpful, because the camera will show the truth, always. Now, definitely comment down below and let me know what you think, because, you know, I would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. To me, I think they seem to be fine. But like I said, now this is me wanting to see the actual part where they're pointing the gun at George Floyd's head, because I want to see that for myself as well. Because I don't see any of that so far. But like I said, I probably skipped it. So let's go back to it, shall we? We're going back to the beginning, y'all. Let's check this out.
Put your hand up! Let me get over here, sir. No, you're going to stay right there for me.
Now, going back a little bit, because let's get up. Let's go to the part where they approach the car. Let's do that. I couldn't agree more, Michael D. No matter what, still a man that got killed over a fake $20 bill, over Monopoly money. Real talk.
Put your hand up! Let me get over here, sir. No, you're going to stay right there for me.
Ah, hands up. So that's what he was saying to him.
This up, man. Now you got one more back here. The lady? Giving us a ride. It's her car? No. They're not right. Yeah. All right. So it's whose car? Your friend's car, you said?
Sorry, y'all. Just trying to find the stuff. I mean, there's got to be another another perspective then, because this is only one camera angle, so there's got to be another one. Hold on one second. Let me see here. There's got to be another one here. Okay. Yep, there it is. I see it. Bruh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's the other video. Damn, he really was doing that. Okay. Hold up, y'all. He really was doing that. Bruh. Same thing, walking up to the car. Hands.
Damn, man. Stay in the car. Let me see your other hand. I'm sorry. Let me see your other hand. Please, both hands. Put your hands up right now. Let me see your other hand. Put your hand up there. Put your hand up there. Hands on the wheel. Hands on the wheel.
Okay.
Who else is in the car?
Damn, y'all.
Put your foot back in. Shot the same way as I was before. Okay, well, when I say let me see your hands, you put your hands up. You got them? Dang, man. Put your hands on top of your head.
Now we're seeing.
Hands on top of your head. Hands on top of your head. Step out of the vehicle and step away from me, all right? Step out and face away. Step out and face away.
Poor guy.
I'm not going to shoot you. Step out and face away.
I'm gonna get out of here, man. Please don't shoot me, man. Please, man. I just lost my mom, man.
Step out and face away. Step out and face away.
Please don't shoot me, Mr. Officer. Please don't shoot me, man.
Step out and face away.
You're not shooting me, man.
I'm not shooting you. Step out and face away.
Okay. Please, man. Please. I didn't know,
Okay.
man.
Get out of the car.
I didn't know, Mr. Officer. I didn't know.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. Yeah, so, and you heard that from the girl that was in the back seat. She was like, stop resisting. Drugs are a hell of a drug. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. This is not how he should have left this planet, real talk. But at the same time, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. There's so many other ways that somebody could be. So many other ways that somebody could be taken from this planet, and this is just not one of them, unfortunately. But at the same time, he was high as a kite. He definitely was high. He's definitely high. I mean, he's freaking out. And I understand that he's freaking out because he doesn't want to get arrested. And don't get me wrong, not nobody wants to get arrested, y'all. Not nobody. But at the same time, it's just some interesting stuff, and it's really, really sad. You know nothing about me, bruh. Gonna block you now. What? What's going on? It's like people can say 1,000 times that it was wrong and that he should not have died over a fake 20. There's no debate, but I'm not going to fall in line like you want me to do and not critique. Okay, I'm assuming you're responding to somebody else. You are saying that to somebody else. So yeah. So the thing is it's just we're here to look at this as an open discussion. That's why I opened it up for everyone to talk and be a part of this conversation. So let's all just be civil in the comments section and let's just talk about this, because that's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose of bringing this stuff up, having this stuff out there, because it is there for discussion. And the thing is like, there is just so much. There's so much that's said, that was going on in there. There's so many things that are going on in there. You know, you got 2 rookie cops dealing with this guy who is high. He is freaking out. All this stuff is going down. Then everything. It's funny because you don't see, like, this is when I wonder why we haven't seen Derek Chauvin's body cam. Because if you really think about it, where did he go? You know what I mean? Where's his footage? I would want to see his footage too. Because we're only seeing one side. We saw 2 angles, which those were 2 amazing, I mean, tragic, but amazing angles. So you're seeing these perspectives that are just absolutely mind-boggling, right? And you're seeing the series of events, because to me, it's crazy, but to me, it seemed like the event, from what I've seen, from the video, from the infamous video of George Floyd's death, it seems like it's at a different car. It almost seems like it's in a totally different place. So it's interesting when you get to see it in the perspective, like it all happened in that same car, which is very interesting, you know, just how perspective is. And so looking at that and seeing how it all went down, I mean, they didn't need to jump on his, I don't know. They just didn't need to jump on his back like that, y'all. They really didn't need to. You know what I mean? They really, really didn't need to. Yogi Fish, what's up, man? Yep, he kept saying he couldn't breathe before they arrested him. So sad. Yeah. He just, he asked to be put on the ground. He asked to be put on the ground himself. Yep, Chauvin was the problem policeman, not the others. You know, he comes in, he does his thing. Chauvin swoops in. And I don't know. But, you know, in that perspective, you only see a little glimpse of him, you know? And like I said, I didn't play the full 8 minutes and 46 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, for obvious reasons. But at the same time, you only see a little glimpse of Derek Chauvin. And he just walks over and he just puts his knee on his neck. And that's it. No questions asked, just does the thing. So, you know, I want to hear your thoughts on this. You know, whether you're pro, whether you're for or against it, speak on it, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's open forum, open room for us all to talk, you know? So Michael D, I just read your thing, exactly why it's exactly why people want social workers rather than cops dealing with people. A decent social worker could have hashed it out without any loss of life. Now, here's the question, though, because it's an interesting point that you made there, Michael D. And there's nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, I'm curious. So, are social workers going to be able to walk around with a weapon? Are they going to be able to walk around with handcuffs? You know, and then when they're trying to, they're trying to detain somebody, if they're doing something bad, would that be more of citizen's arrest? Or, you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of questions that you have to pose when you have somebody like a social worker going and dealing with somebody who just gave a counterfeit $20 bill. You see what I'm saying? Or somebody who is violently, or like somebody who is just angry. Maybe there's a domestic violence or something like that. I don't know if social workers are fully equipped to be there for anything. Now, here's the thing, though. Being able to have somebody who is maybe the cops having a background in as a social worker or having the skills in there would be cool. To be able to implement that inside of the police department, I think that would be an interesting piece. You see what I'm saying? So that not only are you having a cop that can kick some ass and take some names, you know what I'm saying? But they can also be the person that can assess a situation and actually Dr. Phil the situation rather than pulling out a gun and just start blasting or putting their knee on somebody's neck and start going and just wilding out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very interesting That's a very interesting point, Michael D. And I'm not saying that your point is wrong. It's a strong point. I just wish that maybe we can combine social worker, like that social worker, some of the aspects and some of the attributes of a social worker into a police officer or into the police department. That's what I keep saying about, instead of it being defunding the police in a way, it's restructuring the funds so that we have more programs within the police department so that they're ready for anything. They're ready for anything, you know? Let's see. I'd like to hear from the other people in the car. They seem to agree with the police. Yeah, see, like, I would love to see what the two other people in the car were, what their perspectives were. You know what I mean? Like, what did they see? What did they think was, what were their opinions on it? You know, was he wilding out? Did they think that he was straight up wilding out? Or was he in the, or was, like, I'm not going to sit here and say justifiably killed, because that's ridiculous. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just curious as to where he, what those other two are thinking when all this stuff is going down. Because it seemed to be, even though that was 18 minutes, that was a little less than 19 minutes, that seemed like that was like a whole day. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Debbie, I agree. Straight up murder. No way around it. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Debbie? Michael D. Usually the social worker is the lead and has cops as backup. Okay. Okay. I like that. I'm not even done with your comment, but that's I like the start. Okay. That's with calls to homes, with family, and with a member with mental issues. Just add a social worker to the patrols and put them on point. You know what? Like, they're just, like they're put them, have them play point guard. I feel you on that. I feel you on that, Michael D. Like, I rock with that. See, that kind of stuff makes sense to a certain extent, but I still feel like they should be specialized, if that makes any sense. So they're still well-trained in weaponry. They're still well-trained with guns, whatever they need to do. They still know what to do if ish goes down, because you never know when ish goes down, and sometimes you better be ready. You feel me? So I see what you're saying, but maybe having a combination of the two, Maybe that person is a social worker / cop, or a cop that specializes in social work. See what I'm saying? But hopefully they never have to pull out their handcuffs. They never have to pull out their gun, but they play point. And when things get hostile, when things get heavy, they step out of the way, and that they let the bulldogs come in and take care of the rest. I can see that. It's a good idea, Michael D. That's a great idea. Or you just cut out the middleman and you just make sure that each and every single cop has that background in them, ingrained. But, that's wishful thinking. That might be a little too expensive. You feel me? Think of why police were founded in the first place. Is that really what we need now? That's a good point. That's a good question. I mean, that's a very good question. There's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be changed in the police departments, in the police to begin with. And I think slowly but surely, hopefully, they're doing what they need to do. I think that there are still old and traditional values and traditional practices that I think that they need a brand new approach, a brand new way of approaching things nowadays. I just think that this is the world that we live in now, and our world is totally, vastly different than what it was in the 60s, what it was in the 70s or 80s. Life is so different and has changed, and how people are approached, and people how people are approached should be held accountable. Like, they should be looking at at those things and realizing that every single person is a different person. Not every single person is the same. So approaching a, say, victim to a criminal, each person is it's a completely different human being. Approaching them, I think, it's all about how they approach them. And I think they need to look that up. They need to redesign how they approach each and every single scenario, because they're not all the same. And that's what I feel is what's up within the police department as well. Alex Jones, in the UK, we have cops that drive around with guns, or not ordinary cops on the beat. Interesting. Because I thought, and maybe this is just me being, obviously this is me completely being ignorant to the UK, but I thought the UK, they don't have cops with guns, but I could be completely wrong. We have cops that drive around with guns, not ordinary cops on the beat. Exactly. America should be taking notes from Brits and Aussies. Yeah, it's such an interesting scenario, and it's terrible what happened. All that footage is terrible. Terrible. Now, I appreciate you guys looking and watching and going through that footage with me, but man, terrible. UK police don't have guns, but backup units do have guns. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Okay, so that makes sense. So they're ready for when ish gets crazy. They're ready for that ish, but then when it goes really bad, they're ready to walk in and assess the situation and arrest whoever needs to be arrested. But if things go really bad, then they bring in the big boys. I get it. Bring in the big guns. I get that. Well, there's that. I only have a few more minutes, and then I got to wrap it up today, guys, unfortunately. But there is some information. So my brother Tom will no longer be on the show starting tomorrow. So I am now in the middle of just restructuring things and just trying to figure things out in regards to the morning show. So just so you guys know, so that, if you don't see him, it's because he has moved on. But he was, he's my brother. He's a friend of mine I've known for a long, long time. And he understandably, he just, it just wasn't his thing. The show just wasn't his thing. And it's okay. It's totally okay. We left on, the conversation was very amicable and very good, and everything was fine. Still love him as a brother. He's still my dude. He's still the same guy I knew when I was 15 years old, but at the same time, he had to, step back for a little bit, and it's nothing bad. Like I said, it's just, he just needed to do what he needed to do. You know what I mean? Enemy Nation, you could just argue with me now. You know what I mean? We still got Jack, and then, I got Ed. I got another guy named Ed. He's actually my brother-in-law. He'll be coming in and out of the show starting tomorrow because he's a big sports guy. So Enemy Nation, that'll make you smile. So he's going to be coming in to talk about sports tomorrow on the morning show. And yeah, Jack will still be there. But like I said, there's new things that we're adding into the show, like not new things, but old things that I've been wanting to bring back into the show, and just this gives it time to be able to put those things into the morning show. and he's my brother. I love him to death. And like I said, he had to go, and it's totally understandable. It was not this, what we do on the show and what we talk about on the show was just not his thing. You know what I mean? And it's okay, and the show has morphed and changed so many times, that it has happened. It has changed so many times, man, that the show is a completely different machine now. And we didn't know that going in, and so now that we know where it is now, and we've realized that there's certain things that make people happy and there's things that don't make people happy. And, he wants to find his happiness, and coming in and talking about bad news pretty much every single day is just not his bag, baby, and yeah, I mean, he will be missed, like I said, I was really crushed, but yeah, it's an opportunity. I look at this as an opportunity to force us to grow into something more, and also just change the tone, change the energy of the show. It was getting a little heavy, and it wasn't because of him. But at the same time, it's just an opportunity to actually step back, take a look at the show, and really, really make it as best as we can make it, And like I said, he's my brother. He will always be my brother. I love him to death. And, it's, but the thing is that's the thing, Debbie, and I agree. Bad news is not my thing either. And if I can have some fun and talk about a few things, I would love to be able to just do that as much as I can. But I want to be transparent with everybody, with you guys, because I don't want you guys tuning in and just all of a sudden going, hey, whatever happened to him? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't use Ecamm or OBS, Enemy Nation. I don't. But as I was trying to say, the thing is that like I am, that's why I'm trying to bring back those skits, bring back the parodies, bring back the laughter, bring back the good times, because honestly, that's what we need nowadays. You know what I'm saying? This is, this is not the, all the negative stuff, and and don't get me wrong, we still got to talk about the negative stuff. If it happens, it happens. We got to talk about those negative things, but at the same time, that's why like I'm trying to implement a little bit more lighthearted stuff, more fun, more interviews, stuff like that. So you guys, like I said before, you guys are gonna be seeing those things implementing starting pretty much this week had already started. So yeah, you know what I mean? But anyway, I got to get going. Okay, guys. I appreciate all y'all for being a part of it today. We'll be back on tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. There's a few things I got to take care of before tomorrow, but we got a wonderful person on the show. We have Sharonda Williams from the YouTube channel Pay or Wait. It is a movie review show. She'll be on at the 10 o'clock hour. My boy, my brother-in-law, Ed, will be on to talk about sports either 9:30 or 10:30 tomorrow morning. And then we still got Jack still being on the show. And I'm probably going to still be doing some sort of call-in show or like call-in piece on the show tomorrow as well, so that we can all talk and chop it up and everything. But anyway, you guys all be good. You guys all be good. Hey, no problem, Enemy Nation. Crash Cadet is my sister right there. Yeah, it sucks that Tom's going to be out, but at the same time, we're going to be all right. You know what I mean? And I hope I really do hope. There's always a spot for Tom on the show, but I think that it was just getting Like I said, I think it was just getting a little negative for him. You know what I mean? And Yogi Fish, yes, you can call in tomorrow. You can do a call in tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow morning, we will be talking. There will be a call in sometime at like 10:30 or so. But it might be earlier in the day. I don't know yet. I haven't made the full decision quite yet. Most likely it'll be 10:30, 10:40-ish, like as we're wrapping up the show tomorrow. And then you guys can call in and do all that. Is that the sister in one of your video interviews? Yes. Yes. I've interviewed both two sisters of mine. Debbie, Karen might be calling. Right. Just to be like, how dare you? Where's your manager? Can I please speak to your manager? Yeah. So, did you guys happen to see the video? Did you guys get to see the Karen's video? Just out of curiosity? I know Debbie did, obviously. She did. But before I go, that's you. But do you guys get a chance to see the Karen video? Nope. Yogi? Come on, bruh. Damn. I thought we were cool, man. I thought we were boys. You know what I'm saying? I thought we were linked up. What's up, man? I thought we bonded and stuff, man. Now I'm upset. I'm super upset. Oh, man. What's the corporate number, Jalen? Oh, my God. What's the time where you are, fam? It is 8:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. Alex Jones. Yes. It's 8:05 Central Standard Time. That's the worst. I'm sorry. I know it's probably really bad. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm really sorry. And Michael D., thank you so much for sharing it, bruh. I really appreciate it. I'm glad it made you laugh. What's the corporate number? Yogi Fish, you need to go and see that. I'm upset right now. Who's the oldest? No, I'm the second oldest. So the two. Okay, so I've interviewed my older sister, and I've interviewed because I'm second. So I interviewed the oldest. Then there's me, and then I interviewed my sister, my younger sister, the one that's after me. So, and she's on the chat right now, I think. So yeah, bah ha 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 ha. It was. You sure it was me? I think so. I could have sworn. Talking about OnlyFans for your feet. There we go. Wait a second. Hey, Crash. Question for you. Are you on right now? Can you jump on real quick on cam? Okay. Nope. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Now I would love to get my sister on because usually when she's on, it's a lot of fun. But she's been boring as hell lately. You heard it. You heard it from me. Actually, Tosh, I said it. Give me a call. Call the show's number real quick. Just call it. The phone number I just commented. It's in the comments. Give me a call. Yeah, Yogi Fish, she's boring as all get out. Did I tell you how boring my sister Natasha is? Natasha's boring as hell. You don't even know. You don't even know. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Tosh. Hello. What up, man?
Leave me alone.
Hey, why am I? Wait, hey, hold up. No. You boring as hell. Come on now. Quit acting like an old like 50-year-old woman. You ain't 50. Come on now. Yes, Enemy Nation. Yes, this is the sister that. Yes, this is the sister with the nose ring. Exactly. She's the weird one in the bunch.
The girl with the nose ring and like the really, really pretty feet, like gorgeous feet, like
Stop
feet
doing that
should
to
be
me,
monetized.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Feet that should not be monetized. Okay. Those are God's feet. Oh, have mercy on my soul. Have mercy on my soul. Here it is.
Have mercy.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
I will get on the show. I'm going to get on the show again one of these days.
One of these days, like 15,000, 5,000 years later. Like, you're just being
no,
ridiculous.
I just got to be prepared. I have to be
prepared. I can't respond in the way I would respond right now because, you are my sister and I can't use colorful words like that. But at the same time, you're being tragic. You're being tragically boring.
And, your mom is watching you right now live.
Hi, Mom. Oh, my God. Hi.
It's delayed for her.
Yeah, it is. She's watching the whole show?
She's watching on her phone.
Oh, my damn. Oh, damn. Pardon my language, Mom.
What happened?
I cursed. I said, damn. Damn. I'm kidding. Anyway, here it is. You should just pick up.
Where is it, Pac? Where is it?
Where is what? Here it is. I hate you.
Here it is.
Okay, shut your face, because I'm trying to say something, man. I'm trying to say.
I see nothing.
Yeah, man. Yogi Fish, like my sister's trying to throw me under the bus. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Just showing your feet would be a popular YouTube channel. Yogi Fish, don't put ideas in my sister's mind, bruh. Yogi.
Who would pay for my feet? I should just my profile pic needs to be my beautiful feet, and then I'm gonna see if I can, make some money off of it. Why not?
See now here's the thing.
Times are tough.
I would pay, okay, if it was something like really. No. If your feet were doing such things as like playing the piano, playing the guitar. See what I'm saying? Chopping up a peach. You see what I'm saying?
So gross.
Just feet. Then I'd be impressed. I'd be like, oh, that's a nice thing. Oh, yeah. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not about to be all about like this other thing. Nah.
I'm going to try to improve my feet's dexterity in the next few days.
No,
and then
we ain't about this whole like, no, why do y'all make it? No, because it's sexual and that's nasty. Do you understand? It's nasty. Do you understand how nasty that is? That's nasty.
Why'd you have to say my feet were cutting peaches, though?
But I didn't mean it like that. Come on, man. I'm just saying, like cutting an apple, cutting some celery. I mean, what else? You know what I mean? Using a damn knife, okay? Then I'd be like, yes, golf claps. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Won't he do it? You see what I'm saying? Won't he do it?
I'm going to teach my feet I'm going to do some like magic tricks, do some card tricks with my feet. So I'm prepared next time I'm on the, live. I can have something really cool to show you.
Yeah, because you're just really that boring. Yeah, no. See,
I mean, you know what? We need some levity in this world. It's
absolutely
tough,
Don't we? You know what I'm saying? We need some
really
people to make
do.
us smile with feet.
Yes.
Just saying. Quentin Tarantino's ears are burning right. No kidding. Michael D., you're right. Quentin Tarantino has a thing for feet. Bruh.
Does he really?
Yeah. Perfect example. The scene from, did you ever see From Dusk Till Dawn with Selma Hayek?
Yeah, when I was young.
Remember when she poured the tequila down her leg and it went onto her feet and she stuck her foot into Quentin Tarantino's mouth to feed him the liquor because it was pouring down her leg?
You think he was like, I love feet.
He was all about it. He was all about it. Are you kidding me? Like he's all
You know,
about
I
that.
heard a rumor that Chris Pratt loves feet. I heard that.
That's weird.
There's a foot fetish.
That's very, very weird. That's gross. Sorry, feet, gross,
This
nasty.
is a thing, you know.
No,
you know,
they're
it's a
great.
thing.
They're great.
I could be
They're
famous.
great.
My feet could be famous.
They're great. They're important. They're fantastic for walking, to get into places, for transportation, from getting from point A to
And
B,
sometimes to cut up some fruit.
and cutting up
Sometimes
some.
you need to make a fruit salad.
Sometimes
you
you
know what
just got to cut up some peaches. You know what I'm saying? Millions of peaches. Anyway, so here it is. I would love to get you back on the show, you know what I mean? And like more on a more often type of thing. Not just like once in a while.
Okay, I love that you're putting me on blast.
I am putting you on blast. That's why I had you call me. Ha! Welcome to the Pascal Show. So
That's brilliant, Pac. I'm not gonna lie. That's
you're
brilliant.
welcome. There's a lot of people that enjoy your energy on the show, and I'm just saying that. Yeah, I'm just lying. I'm just lying.
That's nice to hear.
I'm just lying. That's just what I'm here for, to lie to all the people that listen to this show, all the beautiful and wonderful people that listen to the show. I'm just here to lie to their faces. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is you got good energy, you got good vibes and all that ish. And the thing is that it's never a dull moment when I'm talking to you. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, look at you giving me compliments. How cute. You love me. You love me. You really love me.
So, Mom's watching right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a separate room than her, but yeah, she's the one that was watching it. And then I was like, "Ooh, Pac Show's on," and I popped on to you.
So, Mom, you should have stopped after me.
Pac!
There you go.
Mom, don't pay attention.
I'm
Don't
kidding,
pay
Mom.
attention. You did a good job
You
continuing.
made
as you
beautiful
continue,
kids.
You got better products. You know what I'm saying? Product meaning children. I don't know about Manishka. I don't know what happened with her, though. Just kidding.
Manishka's another conversation, but I'm kidding. I love Manishka. She's probably watching this right now. But
I wish Manishka was listening right now.
yeah, she'd be losing her damn mind. She'd be
Wow.
calling in and be like, no, you guys got me messed up right now.
Straight up.
Real talk.
Oh my
yes, Yogi, yes, that is my nickname. Because she's been saying it, and she shouldn't be saying it, but she is anyway, because she's a terrible human being.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
Pascal.
It's okay. No, it's all good. I don't care. It's all good. It's just
Did
my
you know
nickname.
did you know his middle name's Laverne? Yeah.
It is Laverne.
I'm just kidding.
What? And then yours is Shirley. So there you go.
Exactly.
Hey. Anyway, Enemy Nation just said, Democrat lawmaker, you're coming with me on this, so we're going down this rabbit hole real quick. Democrat,
oh God.
Yes, you're coming with me. Democrat lawmaker has called for history books to be scrapped and classes to be suspended in schools because current materials and history lesson plans lead to white privilege and a racist society. Huh? Yeah. I guess Enemy Nation's trying to audition you really quick. So here it is. What are your thoughts on that?
Darn it. Because I
What are
can
your
barely
thoughts?
hear it, and I'm on the phone, so I can't see. Like, because I watch it on my phone. So I can't see what people are saying.
Oh, it's okay.
I can't see what he said exactly.
It's okay, but I just told you. I just read it out loud.
I just burped. Can you guys hear me burp when I burp on live? Can you hear me burp on the phone or no? Because I just burped. Did you hear it? Or no?
I love you, Tosh. No, we couldn't. You could have gone to the grave with that information.
Oh, I could have?
Yeah,
Good
you
to
could have.
know.
Just
Thanks, guys.
saying. Just
Good
saying.
looking out.
But I'm trying to say something here. Stay focused. We're auditioning here. We're auditioning you here right now. So, a Democrat lawmaker has called for history books to be scrapped and classes to be suspended in schools because current materials and history lesson plans lead to white privilege and a racist society. What are your thoughts on that? Pop quiz hotshot.
Okay. This is a hard question to answer. It's pretty heavy. And because I didn't have time to think about my answer.
Get ready, because
off the
everybody
top,
in YouTube's going to start.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to let you know.
Heads
up.
get where they're coming from.
Heads up.
What, say that again?
I want to give you a heads up. If
Okay.
you say this wrong, people are going to be screaming at you in the chats. So just
Shut up.
I'm just playing.
I love it, actually.
Go
I
ahead.
like controversy.
Oh,
I'm a weirdo.
boy.
I like.
Don't say that.
No, that's okay.
I'm kidding.
I like hearing other people's opinions. I like to voice mine and hear where people come from, and I love that. It's fun to me.
Okay.
That's a tough. Okay, I see where the guy's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Because it does feel like Black history is like just a moment in time.
It is.
I feel like they don't,
One
discuss that too much.
in time.
We don't hear about,
Yes.
Black, inventors and things like that for the past. We only hear about white. And there's so many that I'm learning about now. I'm
Right.
like, oh my God, a Black guy's the first guy to do this,
Mm-hmm.
So do I feel like they should scrap all history books? No, I think that's a bit rash.
Hail to the nah. They
But
should just
I
add.
feel like, can they revise, right? Seriously. Can they
Restructure.
add?
Yeah.
Can we be included? Can it be a little bit inclusive?
Yeah.
American history. We're part of America, too.
Yeah.
We're part of it, too. So why are we not included in that? All I knew about growing up was Martin Luther King. And we touched on Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
And there's so many more people to discuss.
I think.
So scrapping it, no. Revising and absolutely. I think absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because I think it's to scrap it. You're saying scrap it? You're down for it?
No, I don't think we should scrap it. I think we should revise.
Okay. I was going to say
I don't want to not give some people the attention they deserve.
I think
they happen to be white. I'm not saying completely blackwash the history. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But put in people that we need to know about too. Our people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's how I feel.
Okay, so here's my thought. Here's my thoughts on that. Enemy Nation, thank you for the comment. Here it is. I think that there should be. I think that they shouldn't be suspending classes, but I do find it very interesting when, we're talking about. I'm assuming we're talking about high school students, right? We're just talking about high school.
I would think
right
so.
now, but I find it very interesting that there are classes that are implied or that are in college that cover history that are never covered in high school, i.e. African American history classes. It's like, wait a second, why couldn't it just be a part of American history class? You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, why does it have to be Black? Why can't it just be history?
Exactly. So why not
have us included?
Exactly. So why can't it be why can't it be both books, if you will, both history books smashed into one? Instead of people going, I didn't know about the riots of such and such and the blah, blah, blah. And I didn't know about this. I didn't know Malcolm X. Who's Malcolm X? Or who's Martin Luther? Some people don't even really know who Martin Luther King is. They just know a speech and that's it.
Real.
You know what I mean? So it's, so for me, it's like, I get what that lawmaker is trying to imply. But at the same time, they shouldn't be scrapping classes. Hail to the nah. Just unbind a history book, throw in the history that we need to have added in there, rebind it, teach them. That's it.
Absolutely,
and stop
100%.
going,
That's where I stand.
Since it's February, 28 days, we're gonna teach you about George Washington Carver, and then that's it. Are you serious?
Seriously.
That's it?
But that's straight up.
So
straight up.
That's what I think on that.
I agree.
If we got to know if we got to know all of our presidents and all these people that have done all these things, why can't we know the other things too? Why can't we know the other side of the world as well? There's other things that happen in this world or in this country that make the country go round or have shaped and molded this country that I feel like have been just swept under the rug. So I can see that to a certain extent. You know what I mean? To a certain extent, Allison just commented most of the history, most of the quote unquote, she said, quote unquote history in actual history books are lies anyway. Throw the whole books away and make new ones,
I agree. Yeah. I get, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then actually put in there that Area 51 or whatever the hell it is real. Aliens are real. Roswell is real. No, just put it all in there. You know what I'm saying? Put it all in there. You know, tell the truth. Who shot JFK?
History books are
Put it all
constantly being
in there.
revised because new stuff's happening. So you would think that stuff would be in there. What you think Area 51 is going to be in that?
I wish. I
That'd be
wish.
cool, huh?
Man, bruh, come on now. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? Sasquatch is real. You know what I'm saying? The Loch Ness Monster, that's world history, but you know what I'm saying? Loch Ness Monster is
my
real.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Throw it all in there. But I'm actually just making a very, very stupid joke. But on some real stuff,
I know what you're trying to say.
they should revamp everything. They should. But they're still
Absolutely.
teaching the
I'm
same
sure
stuff.
they are. It's constantly. You would think, right?
Yeah.
Because history is constantly happening. If it happened yesterday, it's history, technically.
Well,
So you'd think that they're constantly, every year they'd have to revise with new information. You would think so.
That is true. That is true. Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. And I'm going to ask this to everybody who's watching, listening right now and all that. And I'm sorry for being silly. I'm just being stupid, But let me ask you this. And actually, Allison just said something that is exactly what I was about to ask. Oh, Allison's a brilliant person. So here it is. Why not tell the actual truth of, for example, would you be down for kids actually knowing the full truth of Thanksgiving, for example? The full truth.
Absolutely.
Full truth. Not
Good one.
pilgrims came and then the Native Americans came and they all sat on the table and they all ate together. That is not real.
Yes. Yes.
That is not the true story. That is a fabricated story. So should we be teaching them the truth then too?
They want everything. I don't know. The
Should
wool
they
over
be?
our eyes.
See what I'm saying? Should we be celebrating that ish or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I always say, inquiring minds would like to know. Do we tell them?
Yeah.
It's rape and pillage and
It
blah, blah,
sucks 'cause
blah, and then
the
they
real
ate
story
turkey.
is devastating. It's awful.
It's terrible. It's terrible. But we eat turkey on that day or, as a holiday.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
We're like, yay, I'm thankful
They
that we pillaged and we,
Kids of a certain age learn that Santa Claus ain't real. You know what I'm saying? So Christmas, they already know, oh, okay, Mom and Dad dig out of their pockets to get me the red bicycle. Yay. But it's not rape and pillage. People died. No. I mean, Jesus died. Jesus died. But other than that, if you celebrate it like that, most of the time they just celebrate it as Christmas. So nobody died. You get gifts. Yay. You know what I mean? Like Valentine's Day, it wasn't like, oh, we're celebrating the massacre of 15 million people. No. It's just showing people that they love each other. Thanksgiving? Something else. You see what I'm saying?
Man, that's so dark. It's sad. Because,
I'm sorry for being dark.
But that's the reality.
But it's the truth.
But it's reality.
Mm-hmm. Do we do that?
It's reality. Why are we, sugarcoating or totally fabricating something that why? Like, maybe they don't think I don't know. Maybe they just don't think we're strong enough as people to, take in that information. But, like, that's life. And people are still suffering to this day about all those things. We celebrate Thanksgiving and, Native Americans are upset because they're like, that's like really messed up. Like, I would use different words, but my mom's listening. But that's messed up. That's another level of messed up.
Yeah.
But I know these things, and I'm celebrating Thanksgiving like it's another happy day. And it's awful.
I know.
Because I do. I'm as a human being, I love holidays. I just love the what it became. What we create, what we made it. It's a holiday to give thanks for what we have and love each other and things like that. So I love that. But I'm like, at the end of the day, that's kind of like really messed up.
Yeah.
So there's like a guilt, and I think people just don't want to deal with the guilt.
I mean,
so they just turn a blind eye.
I mean, unless it's the right way of doing it is if we're just sitting there crying as we sink our teeth into a turkey leg.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Lo siento. You know what I mean? Like, what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I understand.
Right.
Like, somebody just said, where was it? Jalen just said, don't tell the kids until they are old enough. And I agree. Also, Tadugi said that as well. Good evening, both you guys. Said that as well, and I get it. You know what I mean? Like I understand that we're not supposed to tell full on truths of everything, but really, why would you tell these fables and these tall tale stories of something that didn't actually really happen? I understand, like, Christmas is one thing. Like, as far as Santa Claus, the story of Santa Claus, it's mystical,
right?
You know, there isn't a Santa Claus of Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a different thing. But
Yeah.
But Jogi Fish just asked this too. Would we tell the stories of JFK and MLK cheating on their wives too? Well, that's another conversation. But what do you think, Tosh?
Whoa. Well, the Thanksgiving thing, I understand where people are coming from when they're saying we should wait till they get older, but that's like, I feel like that's just a lie then about Thanksgiving specifically, because it is technically, it's kind of a lie. You know, it's showing, it's one-sided, very one-sided, and Native Americans are actually the original Americans. So if anything, it's American history. So we should tell their story too, and I think that's kind of foul that we're not. So telling them when they're older, you know, I don't think that, I kind of disagree. I feel like it should be changed in history books 100%. That's something I will stand behind. That one for sure.
Give them the harsh realities 100%. Of it all. Just give them the harsh realities.
Absolutely.
You know, their kids, they'll get over it.
I know this. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of a little off and confusing, but I'm going to try to say it quickly so it doesn't change the subject. But like, even when you say, like, to kids, like, Santa Claus is real and la 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 and all this stuff, and it's awesome, and you're like, yay, for like years you believe in this guy, and then you find out it's a lie. I'll be honest, when I was a kid and I found out it was a lie, I was kind of devastated, and I started not believing anything that I was hearing. You know? I'm not going to get into religion, but, you know, even if I wanted to believe in something, I was like, no, like, people already lied about Santa Claus. Why would I believe that there's some guy, you know, God or whatever, the universe, whatever, source, energy, whatever you want to call it, that is orchestrating things, and you know what I'm saying? So how are you going to believe anything anyone tells you if your history books are lying to you? I don't like that. No, I think it should all be out there, specifically pertaining to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Specifically to things that are real. Valentine's Day, absolutely. Okay. I feel like at my school they did mention Valentine's Day, but we disregarded because they're like, well, now we celebrate it with hearts and candies, and which is fine. You know, it's like, cool, but tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
Right. Well,
how are we going to handle anything else? I want to know about damn aliens and ish. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. But if you're babying us all the time thinking we're not good, how the hell are we going to be able to handle crap when, you know, stuff happens?
Well,
like, if there's an alien invasion, I want to be freaking ready.
But welcome to the world that we live in. I mean, that's the whole, like, if you look at how we are educated in everything, it's you know, it's like being coddled. It's being handled with kid gloves in a way. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but at the same time, them are the breaks.
Right.
But hold on real quick. First off, I want to give a shout out to my boys on Facebook that are listening and watching the show right now. Tony Vaughn, what up, Mang? And Jim McGowan, what's up? They both said, I guess Facebook viewers are bottom of the barrel, LOL, just giving you a hard time, bro. That was Tony. But then Jim McGowan just said this, too. In 1621, the Plymouth colonists and Wampanoag, I don't know, I probably just murdered that, Indians shared a autumn harvest feast that is acknowledged today as one of the first Thanksgiving celebrations in the colonies. For more than 2 centuries, days of Thanksgiving are celebrated by individual colonies and states. Interesting. That's a very interesting piece. That's an interesting piece. Now, that's one colony. But that's one colony. But not saying anything about that. It's just very interesting about how it all is. And then, Enemy Nations, finding out the Tooth Fairy was not real made me a nihilist at 5.
Uh-oh. Where is he going with this here? What's going on?
We ain't going there. Hey, Queen Empress, how you doing, sweetheart? Hey, good evening, Queen. It's been a long time seeing you, Queen. What's up? But I'm appreciating everybody coming in and commenting. And Jim McGowan, thank you so much for the comment. You know, it's nice to have the facts in here too. Yeah. Hey,
What
Jim.
up, Jim?
Like, what the
That's
hell is
my
that?
boy.
Why are you trying to say it like that, bruh? Why are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say, Tosh? Anyway.
I'm saying anything, man. Nothing.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Jim? Why are you trying to talk to my sister, dog? Anyway, I'm just kidding. Anyway. But yeah, but you know, these are all interesting questions to bring up or to be that should be posed at some point when you're talking about education, when you're talking about history, the history books and all that.
Right.
You know, like when does a fairy tale story turn into the real story? Because you know, here it is. We gotta understandably there's things like. Enemy Nation just mentioned the Tooth Fairy. The Tooth Fairy is something to get kids to get excited about change, get excited about losing their teeth, so they don't think that they're losing their minds or getting sick or dying.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's something to get them excited about growing up and changing. Right. It's a fairy tale thing that is made for the little kids so that as they get older, they don't lose their freaking minds. Right. Like, what's going on? Why is these things falling out of my head? You see what I'm saying? No, it's the Tooth Fairy. You get money if you lose teeth. You know what I mean? They go, oh, yay, my 2 front teeth. That's awesome. And then everything's fine.
Cool money.
Cool monies. And then they learn about earning by taking parts of your body out of yourself. But anyway, moving on. I digress. The thing is, though, you learn that it is part of learning, but it's a soft kid-gloved way of letting you know about your body changing in a way, you know, about growing, right?
Yes.
But then
and I
Thanksgiving,
totally agree with that.
Thanksgiving in the same way, it's like, oh, you know, the Native Americans and the Pilgrims sat down and they ate. But then it's like, all right, that fairy tale's nice and all, but then when do you rip the veil off and let the kids know what really was all about?
That's why I'd love to hear other people's opinions on that, because that's why I feel it should just be, we shouldn't have to slowly rip the Band-Aid off, because I feel like someone was lying to me all this time. I don't like that. I hate that, you know, people are putting the wool over my eyes. I don't like that. I want to know everything. I want to know the truth and trust that I'm strong enough to take in the truth. And even if they kid gloved it, right? So they give it to you in the history books and all this stuff, and you process, and that's why teachers are so amazing, you know. Hopefully you have a good enough teacher that's going to explain it to you in a way that's saying, you know, that was not right, but we make it right now, and then you change it, and then you're like, yeah, but, you know, nowadays, you know, we celebrate by giving thanks, you know, and explain it in a way, you know, however way you want to make it seem like all is good in the hood. But I think the main thing is, I think Native Americans get pissed. I'm not Native. I can't speak for all Native Americans. I just know that I've seen it before. They want to be acknowledged for what they went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to not acknowledge someone and what they went through and the bad is kind of effed up. I'd be damned if someone told I don't want to go, it's so hard to not get into another topic. Oh my God. It's so hard.
Right.
But like, you know, racism, right? Racism stuff. I don't want someone to pretend it never existed. And then when I'm old enough to find out, then I'm like, oh, George Floyd or whatever the heck.
Right,
you know, I know you just did the George Floyd. That's why I mentioned it. But do you see what I'm saying?
So you were watching.
Like, I'd be damned. I'd be like, are you kidding me? You're not going to talk about something terrible that happened to us just so, I don't want to say, I'm scared. I'm so scared to say the wrong thing. I swear to God.
It's okay.
Because I'm an open book and I'm scared to say the wrong things live. Woo! But, you know, I want to be acknowledged as a black person too. I want to be acknowledged as well. Just like they say, you know, I know people don't like Black Lives Matter. That's what that means. We too matter. You know? Right. I want to be acknowledged. And Native Americans want to be acknowledged. People that went through, you know, I don't care if, you know, you feel like, I don't know if it's just white people or what, or white America or whatever, you know, wants to sugarcoat and whatever. What about us? We need to be acknowledged. So keep it real. Put it all out there. Tooth Fairy, I get it. That's a different story because it's not heavy and it's not eliminating a whole group of people from an experience. It's literally trying to make, a child. I totally get it. Just like Santa Claus. Oh, it's fun. I love Santa. I still think. I wish I believed in Santa Claus still. I love the magic and the mystical aspects of the holidays. It's fun to me. That's what, and it's a nice break away from real life.
Right. You clearly
But
are. You clearly are
it's
insane.
a completely different thing.
Yeah, you're clearly.
Yeah,
you're
it's a
clearly
completely different thing. I think when you lie to someone for so many years, I say lie because it's a lying by omission. You're completely omitting a part of history and saying we're not ready or capable to understand or to receive said information. I think that's making us, it's almost insulting our intelligence. We should be able to take that stuff in and receive it and do with it whatever the heck happens. You know what I'm saying? And then as we get older, then
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what strengthens you.
Yeah.
But lying or omitting stuff is it's just as bad as just completely lying about a situation. Just like I think, Thanksgiving is a big lie, or it's showing one side of the story.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm pretty adamant about that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
F.
No. It is really messed
You
up,
know?
but then it makes you wonder,
It's
like,
F,
do you?
man.
But then it does make you wonder, when do you? Like I said, it's like, when do you rip off the veil? Do you tell the truth right off the bat, or do you just wait until they
Right
get
off the
to a
bat.
certain age? And then you're starting to sound like one of them hippies. I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Wait. What'd you say?
I said, now you're starting to sound like one of them hippies. I'm just playing. I'm just totally playing. But sorry, not enemy. Queen Empress said this. People lie on kids. Kids understand. They don't need soft lies. I never told my kids Santa lies or fairy tales. They understood good behavior equals presence. That's true too.
That's actually really cool. Like I think that's bomb that she's that kind of parent.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Like-
I feel like to each their own type thing. And
Yeah.
I was raised by parents that we had Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And it didn't ruin my life finding out it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? But it did, as I got older, I was like, it made me question things because I really wanted to believe in Santa Claus. I liked the whole thing, and finding out it wasn't real was, it bothers you a tiny bit,
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say it like ruined my life. So I feel like to each their own, that sounds like that's rad. I think that's rad, but I also love a parent that does like the mystical aspects of, holidays,
Word. Word.
I enjoyed it as a kid,
Jim on Facebook just asked this, so I'm gonna pop it up. How does reinventing Thanksgiving change anyone's life? Like, what's the purpose? Less time with family? Okay, no, that's not entirely true. You could still, and I'm just gonna say this, you could still have your time with family. You could still celebrate Thanksgiving. It just doesn't stand for what it is before. Actually, we got a phone call.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this phone call. Let's see if we can merge this together, shall we? Let's get it.
Sure.
Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, my name is Arthur, Sir Arthur, and I'm calling from St. Louis.
Hey, what's up, Arthur? How you doing, man?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good, brother. I think my sister's on the line. Tosh, you still with us?
I'm here.
What's up?
There she is. Hey, so you're
Hey,
with
what's
Arthur,
up?
how you doing?
Hey. So,
Good.
Good.
so what's on your mind, Arthur? Speak on it.
What's up?
I said, what's on your mind, Arthur? Speak on it.
Well, I just wanted to say that that video of like that Floyd thing, that was just insane.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah. So like that video was just like insane. It was creepy. It was eerie, and it's like overlapped right now.
Oh, you're listening to
Hello?
yourself. Okay, so you're listening to yourself online while you're talking to us. So why don't you mute the feed, mute the show, so you
All
can
right.
just talk to us,
All
because that's
right.
probably what's throwing you off, brother.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
happened to me
cool.
last time too, Arthur. So I feel you.
Yeah. So,
like,
yeah,
confused.
man, I mean, like, that whole thing with, like, the Floyd thing, that was insane. Like,
Yeah.
it was creepy and, like, eerie, and it pissed me off. I was like, why is this cop killing this dude over, like, even if it was a crime, you don't kill somebody. It's like, we don't cut people's hands off for stealing oranges anymore, you know, like,
right.
I mean, sure, he might have been in the wrong. What if he didn't even know that it was like a fake 20, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been anything. It could have been, he just like, you know, I mean, you don't just assume that he's got to die for something that he didn't even really know that he was doing.
That is true.
And, yeah, so like, I don't know. I mean, it just kind of put it also like really put it into perspective for me too. Like, I was like, whoa. I mean, I've always been able to quell the cops or trick them or get off with the slap of a hand. Like the last time I got pulled over, the cop just like looked at the back of my car and he came up to my car and he was like, taps his shades and it's like, go on and keep driving. And like, I was like, all right, well, that's cool. But then seeing this, like seeing this guy get pulled over and the way he was treated really put it into perspective for me. Like, I didn't know that people have to deal with that stuff. Like, why do, I mean, you know, those cops are pretty nuts. Like, I mean, that really proves that they're racist, because if they treat me so well and they don't, like, they treat people of color like that, you know, I mean, that just proves that they're racist, because that's the only reason why they're treating them that way, you know?
Yeah. You know, it's an interesting, the thing is like from seeing the footage, it's definitely an interesting thing. The footage was a good perspective to see. But I think that, you know, personally, I think before Ish hit the fan, I think they were doing standard procedure stuff. They were just dealing with him and, you know, of course, doing what he was doing. But at the same time, how it ended, how everything, when they got to the car, when they got to the squad car,
that's kind of what
everything went to bad. Everything was bad at the squad car. Up until then, it was standard procedure. But then as soon as they tried to get him in that squad car, it just started going, everything just went haywire. You know, it just seemed uncontrolled and just crazy. And, you know, the fact that he was already saying that he couldn't breathe before he even got he was even on the ground says a lot too. You know, and they should, and that's the damn shame of it all, that they should have put things more in perspective.
Like someone was on a power trip a bit.
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah, like, it seemed like it did kind of seem like they had a power trip about it. Like, they were, like, telling him to keep moving and get up, and, like, the way that they were saying it, like, it was kind of like I guess they knew that he had the 20, but still, though, I mean, it just seems like, you know, I mean, it's like it's the year 2020. Can't we, like, just kind of have have it be easier for people and, like, not be racist and not, because, I mean, what I mean by that is they did kill him. You know, like, the whole thing is they killed him point blank.
Right.
And so I'm sure that had to do with racism, because I've seen before where cops just have the person sit down and take a break. They have them sit
and they did that.
On
and
the
they
curb.
did that. And they
You know
did
what
that.
I mean?
You
Like,
know? But they did that in the very beginning. They did do that. But then they had to transfer him over there. And then when he started to resist and say that he had anxiety and you know, he was claustrophobic and all that, that's when it all just like I said, that's when Ish just hit the fan and hit the fan hard. And it's unfortunate.
And he should have just gotten in the car too, because, like, I mean, I've had panic attacks too, before, but like, still, like, if you're getting arrested, then you should know to get in the car. Like, that's what, I mean, even if you are having a panic attack, like, I mean, or claustrophobia, you should just bite the bullet and still get in the car. Like, I mean, honestly, I have been arrested before, so, like, I know that you're supposed to do that, and that's what I did. But thankfully, I'm a yoga practitioner, and, like, I can get into a car. Maybe he had, like, bad knees, and he couldn't get into the car.
Honestly, I was looking at him, and I was thinking maybe he had just tight shoulders. Real talk. I just kept thinking that maybe his hands behind his back were just pain. I was just thinking that too, but you just never know.
The whole thing
you know?
for me was the hands were already behind the back, handcuffed. What did they think he was going to do at that
Where's he going to go?
Kind of like,
you know
I thought
mean?
that was a little too extreme for he's already handcuffed. If he didn't have handcuffs and he was trying to, that would be a different story.
Yeah.
The fact that he was handcuffed already, I was like, what are you guys, like, why did it escalate? I didn't find it necessary to escalate that far at all, obviously.
It's like, where is he going to go?
It was a little weird to me.
Where is he going to go? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Where's he going to go? That was a little,
you know what I mean?
It was cray-cray. There's no excuse for that to me.
Yeah.
But that's me. Story.
Right.
But, Arthur, thank you so much for calling into the Pascal Show. That really means a lot, brother.
Yeah, you bet. And, hey, I just want to let everybody know that there's Qigong exercises on YouTube. Like, if you look up QI space GONG, that's a great way to feel invigorated. Practice it twice a day for 2 weeks. And do these exercises. Qigong, it's awesome. I've been doing it, and I feel really good.
I'll check it out.
That's all I want to say.
That's what's up.
Thank you, Arthur. Hey,
cool. That's what's up. Yeah.
Stay healthy and happy, brother.
Soon.
All right.
Thanks,
Peace.
you too, brother. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Hello. You still with me? Okay. But yeah, you know, I appreciate that call, Arthur. Thank you so much for even tuning in and watching the show and everything. So you know what? I gotta wrap the show. That's just them are the breaks. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, but Tosh though. Yeah. That's my name. So question for you, because I do got to wrap it up because, you know, I got to be back up on the show 12 hours from now again. But I was thinking, and then this is something I like, because seriously, like, you know, I love your energy. I love your vibe. I think everybody else feels the same as well. So here's the thing. I don't have anybody that can like be a panelist with me on my night show. Now, I know that you got things to do and all that stuff, but I was seeing if you would be down to do tomorrow evening show with me at 7 p.m. Live. I mean, face. On with your face, you know, so, you know, beat your face up. I don't know what it means. You know what I mean? Smash your face up against a brick wall, beat it up. You know what I'm saying? Get your ish on. You know what I mean?
That's my technique, actually. Brick to the face, right to the schnoz.
Beautiful.
That's what I tend to do.
That's exactly how it should be. Absolutely.
Well, let me think on that.
Of course.
Because I actually had another plan, but let me think on it.
Okay. During the time of COVID. Gotcha. Other plans on COVID
time. Well, I want to see
time.
the kiddos. I want to see my niece and nephew.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the kiddos.
Oh, okay.
But that's a possibility.
Because I know you're not a morning
There's
person.
A possibility.
So.
No, I'm not. I wish I were.
Man,
I really
it would be
wish
fun.
I were.
It would be fun to have you on the morning show. For
I
sure.
know.
You know, I need a new.
One of these, I'm telling you, one of these days it's going to happen. One of these days, the morning show is going to happen.
Yeah, one of these days.
But,
you know, I need to find.
It definitely. I already know it will.
It's going to be tough. Like, it's hard because I need to find somebody to take over Tom's spot, and that's what sucks.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. Really, really sucks. Because
it'll be great though. I'm sure
it's big shoes to fill.
Everything happens for a reason. I'm sure it'll go very well. And
Absolutely.
whether it's me or someone else, I'm sure it'll be spectacular replacement.
Oh, well, thank you. Or it's just going to be me.
You're welcome.
Me twice. And everybody loves me. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone hates my ass. They just
You're
like,
so dumb.
well, we just have to deal with you. We just want to hear Tom and Jack.
I was going to say, probably just like Tom, to be honest. It should just be called the Tom Show. So.
Yeah, they like to argue with Tom. They like to argue with Tom. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
It's fun.
But anyway, Yeah. Okay. So Queen. Yeah. Queen. He is not with us anymore on the show. Not meaning he's dead. He's still alive. But he's not with us on the show anymore. He had to step back. He had to step down for a little while and just take some time off. And so, hopefully he'll be back in the future, but we won't be seeing him for a while,
Maybe
so,
guest appearances, huh?
I hope so. I bloody hope so. You know what I mean? That's my road dog, bro. That's my dude right there. You know what I mean? That's my brother. So, I just, hopefully he'll be back in the near future. But for right now, he's stepping down from the show, for just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's for the best, for sure. It's definitely for the best,
Sure.
Mr. T12, yes. Tom, starting tomorrow, he will not be on the show starting tomorrow. So, honestly, it's a matter of, he's awesome. I want him to be happy. And so I just want to be, the thing is I'm not trying to air out anybody's dirty laundry. And that's not what I'm trying to do here at all. I'm just being transparent to all you guys because, you guys have been watching the show and all that. And no, Enemy Nation, no. It had nothing to do with Eagle 21. Even though Eagle 21 was really hard on him for no reason whatsoever. But no. He just needs some time to step down. It's all good, Enemy Nation. It's all good. But it had nothing to do with that. But he just needs some time to, he needs some time for himself, and sometimes you just need some time to
Good for him for
be happy.
He's doing the right thing for him.
Exactly. It's like when you want to be happy, or you're just, you need to find that thing that makes you happy, and it maybe is you're not finding it in this one particular place. Then you go and go find that happiness. And he's one of my, he's like a childhood friend. He's family, and I care about his happiness.
Right.
And I care about his happiness, and I want him to be happy. And right now, he just needs some time to step back and be able to just kind of relinquish some of this stuff. And yes, Yogi Fish, mental health is very important. And I would not want to put him in a situation where he has succumbed to negative stuff and all that, because no disrespect to the Pascal posse or anything, but some of y'all can cut like a knife sometimes. And it's tough. And then when you're giving out the bad news and you're putting in your opinions on it, and then that stuff just adds on and on and on and on. And eventually you develop thick skin, but sometimes you just need a break. And that's Tom.
Yeah,
that's
for
what
sure.
Tom needs.
Especially now.
Yeah, and that's what Tom is looking for, and that's what I feel Tom needs. And so we're respectfully giving him that. He's my brother, and I just want him to be happy. So, starting tomorrow, he will no longer be with us on the show, but, I still have a bunch of people that I'm having come on the show and all that. So it's going to be fun, and we're going to have a good time. But tomorrow evening, I would love to be able to bring in Natasha, if she's around, if she got time. Maybe we could do some phone calls, get some phone call-ins and everything like that. And, chop it up and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah, I know, Enemy Nation. We all want Tom. Trust me. I understand, but I'm heartbroken. I'm very heartbroken.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But at the same time, I hope he, I wish him nothing but the best on the journey that he's on now, and that's my brother right there. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, and also Enemy Nation said this too, Natasha. He said, "You should take over my weekend shows. You should go live on the weekends when I'm not here, so that so the show keeps going even on the weekends."
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cute.
Something to think about.
Yeah, that's funny.
Jim, I'm definitely down to talk, Jim. I'm serious.
Okay, we shall talk. We shall talk.
No, yeah.
You got me. You blindsided me, huh?
Hey, no. Here it is, though. You know that you and I could talk for 7 hours. Literally, we could.
Yeah.
We could talk about anything for 7 hours. We just have that weird thing about each other. or with each other. Well, that's the whole family, actually. We could talk to a wall. But at the same time,
oh my God,
we could literally talk to a wall. I'm literally talking to a wall right now. Literally. But at the, you know what I'm saying? If you saw a camera on another angle of a camera, I'd literally be talking to a wall like this. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious. And you might want to seek help for that.
I know, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. But I digress. I do.
Must be a lovely wall.
The one thing that I'm trying to do, and the thing is that Enemy Nation just said this, and Yogi Fish, I would love to have my mom on, but she is camera shy as all get out, and she would not be down for it at all. She would not be down for it. But Enemy Nation did say this too. Enemy Nation said, we need a female perspective at times. And I absolutely 110% agree. I would love, that's why I'm going, hey, Tosh, you're in town for a little while. Why don't you come on to the show and chill and, pop that collar. You know what I mean? Holla dollar. Pop your collar. Remember that? Wow, that's a deep
Holla
cut.
dollar, pop that collar.
Yeah, that's a woo.
Deep cut.
That is a deep cut. But at the
oh
same
my God,
time,
that was so trendy to say that too. It's so cool.
Holla dollar, pop your collar. Wow, I can't believe I just said that.
Oh my God.
For the second time in a row. Holla dollar, pop your collar. Anyway, what I want to do is
No. Let's not make it a thing. Let's just not.
Yeah, let's not bury it. Like, damn it to the ground. Just bury it. Leave it exactly where it was.
Leave it where it was.
Nikki, have a good night. Nikki, good night. And I hope San Antonio is still in one piece. So good night. But here it is. Yogi Fish. Michael just said, "Yeah, I'm curious. Is the whole family talented? No, just me." Me.
Oh my God.
No. Yeah, my sister. Yeah, my family's dope. My family's dope. My family is dope.
We are
Real
pretty
talk.
dope.
Yeah.
We are pretty dope. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I'm obsessed with my family, so yeah, we're all pretty
I kind of
outgoing and wild. And
I kind of am too, to a certain extent. But y'all be difficult sometimes. You feels me? You know what I mean? Some of y'all just need to shut the hell up and just let the man speak. You feel me?
You're so dumb.
I can say this because it's not
why
true.
Do you talk?
Anyway.
Why do you have your own show? That don't make any sense. That don't make a lick.
Why do I have a show? Why do I even have a show? This don't make no sense. This makes no sense. No, I'm just playing. All this is just jokes. Queen's like, get him, sis. Hey, you don't need to get nothing. You sit your ass down, Natasha. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so as I was gonna say, Jim McGowan said the whole fam is cray in all caps. By the way, super cool and talented. Thank you,
He's
Jim.
not wrong.
Thank you,
I'm
Tim.
not even, I can never be offended by that.
Thank you, Tim. Yeah, we are crazy, but in a good way. We're good. We're good crazy. We're like, I swear to God,
we're good crazy.
I wish this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this now. And I wish we could, but I would kill. I would give up every dollar in my pocket, which isn't much, to have a full, just all of us, the kids, doing our own sketch show. I think it would be the most hilarious show on earth. Just saying that out loud.
That would be out of control bananas.
It would be unbelievable. Do you understand that?
That would have been that'd be some crazy stuff.
Yes.
Do you know how many people have told me when they see us out, when the fam's out, they're like, you guys should have your own reality show. Why don't you have a reality show? Because we're all just a lot. And I don't know.
Jim McGowan just said, will the two of you just sing something together for the end of the show? Do we
probably
know
not on
anything
the phone.
together?
It won't sound good on the phone.
Yeah, it won't. No.
Because it's probably delayed.
Bumblebee. No, that just won't happen.
What is that from? Bumblebee. What's that from?
American Pie. Oh, my God.
What's the Bumblebee thing from?
American Pie. Oh, my God. I can't believe I know
couldn't
that.
stand Chris Klein in that.
Whoa, I can't believe I know that song, that part. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, that's a deep cut. But anyway, but like, that's funny. Debbie just said, like the Brady Bunch. But like, not cheesy, like doing like the what was the dance, like the square dance or like the jazz square or the jazz, what was it?
What?
I wish you were here, then I could just do the dance in front of you. But
Square dancing?
it's like not the square dance, but like the shuffle ball change. Not the shuffle ball change. Anyway, not that campy,
What?
not that campy like, hey, what are the, not like laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like that like honest, like I'm talking about like Key and Peele type of skits, like shot completely, like the stuff that I do, right now.
Yeah.
But like with
Well,
the
while I'm in
siblings
town, you
would
might
be
as well use my
redunculous.
services while I'm here.
Say again, what?
I said, while I'm in town, you might as well use my services while I'm here.
Do you have a Groucho Marx mustache and holding a cigar while you're saying that? Because that's what it sounded like. Well, you just call me when
you know what I was
like
trying to
what
do,
was
guys?
that? What was that?
I was trying to imitate Samantha from Sex and the City. Okay?
That was a sad
really
attempt.
tried.
You need to try harder than that, bruh. Damn, that sucked. Well, just
It was bad.
But
I'll
what was
practice.
that?
You know she talks like that?
No, she does not.
Oh, my God, I swear
she
to God, I'm
does.
gonna punch
She
you in the
does. She does. But you got it wrong, though. That was wrong. You sound like,
That
well,
was
just give me
bad.
a call without, hey, woo. You know what I'm saying? Like some Groucho Marx crap. Anyway, but it would be great to have you on tomorrow night's show if you're down for it. I know you're saying, I got plans. Okay, fine. Eating some plantain.
I might have plans, but yes.
Oh.
I got to double check with Sandy, with the sis.
Oh, with the sis. Okay. Well, let me know.
Perfect. Tis the plan.
Jim is loving every idea that we're talking about. Like he's all about this life. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just pointing it out because he's about that life. He's about that life. And
Jim, I'm down for that. Thank you, Jim.
now the girls, now the other siblings, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot of carry the one and divisible by 15 type stuff. You know what I mean? To make things happen. But I know you and me, 2 seconds, bam. You know what I mean? Skadoosh.
Oh yeah. Easy,
you know
easy.
what I mean? But Alex Jones, have a good night, my brother. Have a good night in UK. You know? Good night.
Good night, Alex Jones.
But something we can talk about.
Tight.
Definitely something we can talk about. I know that I gotta go to get off this thing now. I still got a whole gallon of water to finish drinking, and then I gotta hit the head hard. But anyway, hopefully you're on tomorrow night. That'll be really, really great. Just let me know. No big deal. I just think
I will.
I just think it would be fun to have you on as a as a night host. Like co-host. You know what I'm saying? Because the night show.
Down.
Then let's do it.
But let me find out with the
But it would.
nephew. I want to see the kiddos. So.
It would basically.
The Nuggets.
It would basically be Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m.
Okay. But let me. Okay.
She's like,
we'll chat. We shall chat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just gave you some bad news, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. So here's the thing. Think about it.
That's such a good song.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's the song that I started playing during the Rona when we started hearing about the Rona. Man, I thought I was gonna die. I'm not kidding. I literally thought I was gonna die. In the very beginning.
Really?
I was
When
like,
you first heard about the Rona?
Because it was scary as hell. It was scary as hell.
It still is. What do you mean it was? It's still scary,
I mean, I'm not as scared now, but I was scared and like terrified in the beginning. I was like, bruh, we gonna die.
Oh my Lord.
I'm literally thinking like 10 years into the future and it's just nothing but tumbleweeds and just dirt roads and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm telling you.
Ghost land, like a whole ghost town. Not even a town.
Exactly.
Ghost world.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? I and if I'm still alive, I got
Tumbleweed.
like full on tattoos of just my journey all over my body kind of stuff, But I'm jacked. You know what I'm saying? With face tattoos like Mike Tyson up in this piece. You feel me? Just ready. I even tattooed the whites of my eyeballs black just to be weird and scary.
Oh
you know what I'm saying?
God.
In a world. I'm just saying.
Terrifying. Low-key rad, though, at the same time. Because I'm like, you'd have to be a badass to tattoo your freaking corneas.
You got to be insane.
Jesus.
That's insane, man.
Is that cornea? Yeah, cornea.
Yeah. You got to be insane, man. Insane.
Yes.
Okay?
I fainted when I saw someone get a tattoo. It was awful. Anyway, that's off topic.
Oh, that's weak. Y'all are weak. Anyway.
I fainted, and people are like, why don't you have tattoos? You look like you would. No.
Bruh.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, you do look like the type
anyway.
that would, but yeah, I ain't got no tattoos, and there's no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Woo! Anyway, it is time to get going. Everybody, thank you so much for calling in. Or like the people for Arthur, thank you for calling in. Everybody who's tuning in. Oh, Michael Winslow.
Thank you for having me, people, everyone, and Pascal.
You're,
so professional.
You're welcome, Natasha. Michael. Yes, Michael Winslow. Yes, of course. Sorry, I had to do a quick Google. I'm like, Michael Winslow sounds familiar. Yeah, come on, man. You know, Police Academy and the guy who makes all the sound effects and everything. Yeah, man.
I met that guy, I think.
Oh, you did?
I'm pretty sure.
I
think I met him in L.A.
That's what's up. Did he try to
At
holler?
a party, yeah.
Did he try to holler again too?
No, he had a girlfriend or a wife or something.
Oh, thank God.
You want me to be single for life? Jesus.
No. It's just every story I hear about a superstar meeting you, they're trying to date you. I just thought it's like a staple thing.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
It's a staple story. It's like the saga must continue. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just.
I only go for A-listers, honey. Just
oh my God. Okay. On that very, very cocky note, I gotta get going because I gotta sleep and shake off all this weird, this very conceitedness that's coming through the airwaves right now. So, no, I'm just playing. So stupid. But
I know you are.
You guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you guys will see her tomorrow night. Sorry, and actually see her face on the show tomorrow night. So be sure to tune in tomorrow night. But I will be on at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, as I always am. So we're going to have a good time. We got a great show for you guys. So be sure to tune in. Woo! It's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is The Pascal Show. Bye!